Is this hot out. Even though it's kind of a chilly day, when you're working out in the sun and doing a lot of physical labor, you warm up quickly. Look at the amount of weeds in here, guys. My newest addition, my greenhouse. I'm so excited. This is where I'm going to be planting majority of my vegetables here in my garden patch. I have it all fenced around, but look at the amount of weeds in here, guys. I'm also going to use part of right here to plant my veggies. So let's take a quick tour of my brand new greenhouse. These that actually anchors the greenhouse to the ground right here, because this is a really windy part of southern Ontario where I live, because the lake is only a minute that way. I'm glad it came with the anchors. This is what it looks like on the outside, and right here we have these windows that we can open and let in some air. This is the back of it. I'm going to use a couple of pieces of plywood to put over here just to keep this outer flap from flapping in and out during the wind. Right here I have garlic that I planted last year, and you may not see it in between the grass here, but this is all garlic that came back. And we kind of weed whacked it a little bit, but there's some organic garlic growing in here that I didn't harvest from last year's garlic. Okay, so this is my greenhouse. It's right on the very edge of where the hill starts to go down. And let's see what the inside looks like. So I just moved my plants in here today. It is still quite chilly here at night. During the day it warms up significantly, but at night it's quite cold. So some of these, like my basil, it hasn't really liked being that cold at night. I had my red amaranth here. I'm really looking forward to those. And I have some more of my ground cherries, some more basil. This is dill here. All of my seedlings, these here are pretty much ready, and that is the pumpkins. The New England pumpkin pie, and they're pretty big. Pumpkin plants get really large, so I'm going to plant these actually in my orchard down the hill, because otherwise they'll take up my entire garden patch up here. These are my cucumbers, my tomatoes, peppers. My peppers didn't have like such a good germination rate. Like even here I can see one that was coming up, but I think it's because it's so cold at night that these little guys just kind of didn't make it, because it's been chilly at night. So I'm gonna sow a few more pepper seeds in here and in here, just to make sure I have enough peppers, because 5 or 6 is not enough. I want to have at least like 10 peppers, 10 tomatoes, and 10 cucumbers, so that I have enough that for my family and enough to give away to my extended family as well. So here I have some other things like some eggplant and some watermelon. This year I think is the watermelon. Small little seedlings just coming up now. we've had a pretty late start because again, it's been pretty chilly here. Some more ground cherries. They do not like the cold. So I'm really happy that I have the greenhouse now just to keep them from suffering too much. I'm excited about the lavender. I would love to grow my own lavender. It is so warm in here. I'm sweating just by coming in here. So I know my seedlings are really gonna take off now that they have a place to be warm, especially overnight. So now for the hardest part of today's task is to clean out the main garden. Let's go do that. This is where I'm going to be planting the majority of my vegetables here in my garden patch. I have it all fenced around, but look at the amount of weeds in here, guys. I'm also going to use part of right here to plant my veggies. So today is weeding day. And on top of that, I'm also going to be putting down my woven weave fabric so I don't have any of these weeds in my way when I'm ready to plant my stuff in the next few days. All right, well, I'm about to go into the jungle. I have to remove as much of these overgrown weeds as I possibly can, and we can lay down that weed fabric. It is this hot out. Even though it's kind of a chilly day, when you're working out in the sun and doing a lot of physical labor, you warm up quickly. All right, so I got half of the garden patch done and I have this half to go. You see some?
Yeah, because there's some bumblebees coming back already from migrating, because it's already in warm.
They're hibernating.
Because they're coming out of their hibernating, and the butterflies are coming out of their hibernating as well. And then they will be back.
They start pollinating all the plants.
And then they'll start pollinating all the plants, and all the dragonflies will come back. Whack these trees.
This thing is hard for that.
Yeah, let me close down here. Hey, let me just come in.
But don't grab any spiky weeds.
This
one is spiky.
You want this one?
Just about done now. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Stay peaceful. Bye.